Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a very special, live or broadcast of my Business Basics podcast. I decided to do a live one today and this morning because this has really been weighing heavy on me. And I really think right now what we need is strong leadership. And as a business owner, you need to lead your people. And you've got to lead them now more than you've ever led them before. They need your leadership. What do I mean by that? Even if your business is closed right now temporarily because of COVID-19, that doesn't mean that your responsibilities to your team members end. If anything, they need you now more than ever. Why do I say that? People are terrified. They're just running around in a panic. You see it. They're panic buying. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're wondering how they're going to pay their bills, how they're going to make it, how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that. Children are home. Schools are canceled through the end of the school year. It's a long list of unending problems, and it's one thing after another, after another, after another, and they don't know where to turn. This is where you can stand up strong and be that leader. Don't be looking to the government or anybody else to show you what leadership looks like because they don't know. Okay? You have to be the leader that you know to be. You got to give your people some type of peace, some type of certainty or assurance that they'll be all right. And how do you do that? I recommend you reach out to them. You don't have to do it all the time. Don't overwhelm them with too much. Don't do that. But once a week, check in with your people. Send a mass text, an email. Hey, just checking on you guys. Stay encouraged. Whatever, whatever. Find a YouTube video, find a song, a poem, some type of something that expresses encouragement and how you feel at this time. Unite your team. Keep everybody connected because I'm telling you, when this is all over, they're going to remember these things. The other thing is be a resource. That's how you lead. Be a resource for your people. What does that mean? Hey, find ways that they can get food, put food on the table. Feeding America is an amazing program. Find some feeding your local Feeding America partner organization and send that information to them and say, hey, this organization is on the ground mobilizing to provide food for families during this time. They always do it, but even now more than normally. Go to this website and look up locations close to you and go get food. That's a great way to do that. If you know ways opportunities, things, programs to help with utilities and until we hear what's going on with written mortgages, find a way to help people. Find a way to get them temporary work. Whether your people's skill set, reach out to them and say, hey, with your skill set, this is a job that I think you can do, even if it's short term, it's temporary, it's only a few weeks, it's only a short time, but hey, it's something to put food on your table or money in your pocket, even if it's short term or a part-time gig. You already know retail outlets are going to need help, even if it's overnight stocking to fill those shelves, clean the stores, whatever. Guess what? Be creative and find a way to get your people money. Be a resource. Be a resource. Be that guy. Be that support system for them. It's not hard. It's easy to say, oh, be encouraging. That's why I'm saying find things that speak encouragement. Because as you encourage them, you encourage yourself. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Encourage your people to get up, get dressed, and face the day. It is so tempting to stay home and Adam and Eve it all day. But you don't want to do that. You can stay home and decide to stay in your pajamas all day. Okay, some days that's fine, that's cool, that's chill. You want to relax and get you some good rest. But don't do that every day because that is a trap. You can easily fall into a trap where, this depression eventually sets in and then it's this and this one thing after another. And it's a downward spiral. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. But encourage them. Get up, get dressed, face the day. Give them things that they can do during the day to keep their minds off of it. That's another way to be encouraged. Don't just sit here and binge watch TV all day. Be creative. Teach them, have, meditation sessions. Bring in somebody that, maybe can teach you all how to meditate, or do some group yoga online. People are using different platforms together. Office 365 has some great resources that you can bring your team together still while everybody's at home. There's so many different ways and different things you can do to be a leader, but I'm just encouraging you to be a leader. Even if your business is temporarily closed right now due to COVID-19, it's vitally important for you to be a leader. It's vitally important for you to get in there and encourage your people and let them know that you are still there for them, because when this dust settles, they're going to remember that. They're going to remember that. Find community partners and resources. If you know people that are hiring, even temporary, short term, tell your people. I'm telling you, that's going to go a long way. That's the leadership we need right now. We need people standing up saying, okay, this is what's available. This is how you can get access to it. Whether they do anything with it or not, that has nothing to do with you, but be the leader. For those of you who may not be a leader right now, you may not have your own business, but you're working for someone else, and you're not seeing the leadership that you desire to see. Be the leader that you desire to see. I'm not saying overstep your boundaries, but be that leader to your team. Step up and be supportive, and find a way to unite your team, even if they're discouraged about having to still go to work when the business probably should be closed. There's a lot going on right now where people are choosing profits over humanity and safety of human lives. And it's just something we have to work through together and get through together, but we can do it. I'm just saying, step up, be a leader, and find a way to do that for yourselves. Okay. Thanks for tuning in with me. You've been on the mic with Dr. Race, the Global Mentor Coach. Remember to spread lots of love and light. Bye.